So quite a bit interesting oats with oat plants going up, particularly locally. So this one here, Neil, we've got our winter oats. Interesting, we're following a run of crop of spring oats, and again that looks fine. I think we'll swiftly move. This has had its full programme of inputs. So it's had standard nitrogen programme for oats, herbicide, fungicides. We look at the next plot, which is very interesting. We've actually got no inputs at all. So now you've been coming to this site practically weekly from when this crop was established, and it's fair to say a large part of the year our by-crop of winter beans and oats with no inputs whatsoever has looked scruffy, to say the least, and we've even wondered whether we keep it. But today's look fantastic. Can you just describe what you've seen through the year?
Yeah, it's quite interesting, Mark. When we actually established this last autumn, we've done a standard seed rate of winter oats and we've done a standard seed rate of the winter beans. And to be honest, when we put the crop in the ground, we weren't sure whether we were going to be harvesting a crop of winter oats or winter beans or whatever. But we thought we'll try the technique. And through the autumn, it looked reasonable. Probably the winter oat plants just looked slightly better than the plot grown conventionally next door. But then as we got into the spring and we started to come into stem extension, this one looked pretty awful. It was pale looking. It certainly looked like it needed some nutrient in comparison with our conventionally sown plot. But as the season has progressed, it's never ceased to amaze us, and there's really something going on in here. That you look at it now, you know, that is a fantastic crop. I don't know if you want to just come and have a look in here, but you can see there's winter beans growing in there. I think the beans have been somewhat sort of crowded out by the oats, but there are going to be some beans there. It may present some challenges at harvest, but we're learning. But you know, we're really excited about this, and the only inputs that's gone on this crop is our seed in the autumn, and I think we've had a little bit of boost gone on it as well.
So we're going to combine this. You come from an area with some livestock. Do you think this could be a really good option for livestock growers?
For one of our colleagues, Chris, we were looking at it the other day, and Chris said that this would be like rocket fuel as a forage crop. And if you just think about this, for people that's got livestock, you could whole crop this. We're probably getting to that point now. You'd whole crop it. Any odd little bits of blackgrass that are in there are going to be taken off the field. We'd then probably come in with a catch crop and just have a catch crop growing there until sort of late September, and come in and direct drill winter wheat. It would be a fantastic option for livestock farmers, but we will take this through and put a combine through it.
I think it works both ways. We've got a take-all break. We have some nice nutrition. It's going to be a really good entry for direct drilling.
Yeah.
I suppose the issue in where we're going to direct drill winter wheat is what we do with our oat straw if we're going to combine it. So how are we going to deal with our residue?
Well, that is one of the problems that we have come up against on this site. We've made the decision that we chop all the straw. We're not baling anything. And it's fair to say that we have had issues where we've gone into to chopped oat straw before. I think we've probably got to be whether we will end up just doing a light incorporation or whether we will just do a few aggressive runs with a straw rake. I think time will tell. But whatever we do, we will not be doing any deep cultivations. It would only be sort of surface cultivations to take out that, just get that residue mixed in.
Yeah, I think the only third thing I'll say with the oats is we have seen a little bit of fruit fly in the past. We have seen reduced establishment. Particularly if we later sow winter wheat, things get delayed. So whether we need to consider a bit of a signal seed treatment.
Yeah.
Good.